Ah, these profit takers. I don't know, with FOMC tomorrow, We're expecting volatility, right? Bitcoin is pulling back, trying to bounce up currently. And I gotta think, why the hell is the stock market trying to put a new all-time high before FOMC? If you look on the stock market, bears are losing strength because every time we dump from this level, they achieve less and less for them. So again, yesterday we dumped from the same level, but You see, on Bohm, for example, the fact that on this rejection it cannot even go below A means this, like, for now, there's not that much to short. Like, it's trying to switch A into support right now. If it can't do that and breaks that support, then I guess, yeah, it could be a valid ANC. So you have the downward angular. I don't know if it's worth it though, because you're gonna, if it's just to find support like at 11.6 and then go back up, yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
Do any of you guys see us going to 14 today on Doge?
41.
Nope.
You think it would be wise?
I already took profit.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, I'm in profit. I'm wondering if I should just take profit and then just wait for that dip again.
I took profit
Profits
around
are
here.
always good.
I learned my lesson. I feel like we're just not done, man.
More profits are better, but
Yeah.
no one knows. Anything can happen.
I was kind of looking for the top, like what Tame said earlier, is around 13.6.
Right.
And I was just in that. It's bounced off that a couple times following Bitcoin, but it actually hasn't moved back down enough considering the Bitcoin drop off the top here.
Uh-huh.
So I think it's going to just create this little hill here. Probably trade sideways here in a minute and then break back down.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take profit and then
That's just what I'm looking at. I
hope for
mean,
the
you might get another little pop up here to like 13.5, but I don't know. It's just your call.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch 13.5 at least.
I don't know if it's gonna get there though, because Bitcoin went up so fast here. I think you're gonna see a pretty quick drop. Or the way it's looking, what I see, yeah, we'll probably bounce off the 64.5 for Bitcoin. And then it's just gonna, on the 5-minute, it's gonna just create this sideways channel like it usually does. And it'll get tight. It's either that or you see a sell off in another 15 minutes. That's why it brought it back down, because it just wasn't sustainable.
Right.
Yeah, but I really like what Doge did though, because it put a new low below 5th of March, right? On Binance Spot. Now on futures, maybe it's different, but and
It
it's
did
bouncing
go
up from there.
lower.
So
Yeah,
it's like
it went
another
lower
bottom,
than
yeah.
it went lower than my target last night when I was fucking shaking, just trying to get in the upper 12s.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah,
it's
it went
trying to
below
hold. Yeah, it's trying to hold that
12.6
12.5. Yeah.
this morning.
Oh, maybe we can do a real
It was
low
due for a
here.
bounce.
And
I got the bounce finally made a
It looks
bounce.
like you got an inverted head and shoulders kind of playing out on the 30-minute for Doge.
it's on every chart.
Falling wedge.
Yeah, I mean you can find that shit anywhere, man.
Holy.
Oh,
I don't like the inverted
Bitcoin
head and
has
shoulder
it.
shit. I don't follow that.
Bitcoin has a head and shoulder too, measuring down to 52K. Something like that. I don't remember target exactly. But we're in the process of working those who played that head and shoulder. But
Yeah,
by breaking below 64.5, yeah, you created a head and shoulder, and people went short like hell. Oh my god, it's head and shoulder breaking up, and I hope some of them took profit because
So I'm looking for Bitcoin to trade between 64.7 and 65 or 65.1 and just create a sideways channel there. That's what I'm looking for.
oh, so stay above 64.5.
Yeah, if it follows the normal pattern to create like another curve down.
That would be a reclaim of a lost support.
But usually on a spike up like this, it ends up falling more.
Yeah, downtrend, so lower high.
It's either gonna fall more or do a sharp curve up from here, but I don't see it.
I mean, yesterday at least we had the stock market. Actually, no, yesterday it was green too. But, when was the stock market red? It hasn't been red in so long. Ah, never mind. Now, yesterday it pumped up and was going down, so it helped Bitcoin go down, I guess. But we're lagging so much.
Yeah, I'm waiting for another re-entry of Doge, but yeah, I'm not comfortable over 13 really.
Well, on the 4-hour, you've lost your EMA, and you gotta reclaim that.
Yeah, when I got in the 12, I slept like a fucking rock, man.
Bitcoin pair, we're now below the 200 MA on the daily and also below 220. Not by much, but I guess significant enough. 5%. Well, 5 currently, but it dipped 10% down to 200 satoshis. 199. And that Boom coin, would you more like attempt to catch a short right now on it, or would you more like go breakout long here? Because I'm really planning for both scenarios, I guess, but I want to trade that Bitcoin. I actually cut a long on it. It's the only one that survived. But yeah, here it's tempting to reverse it.
Yeah, like if Bitcoin reverses or just like
Oh, Boom
starts,
doesn't care.
if it starts going up, like that means that I don't know. That
Bitcoin
would
can dump
basically
10%.
tell you it's going fucking high, and I just don't see it, man. And you also gotta just remember everybody was willing to unload there at that top peak, like pretty hard. They weren't scared of 65. They're just unloading. So I think we're gonna be back in that scenario, back down to like in the 63s, and then try to make a decision from there.
Oh, I guess it depends if too many people went long or short here.
Or like around 64. I like 63s better though.
I wanted to buy a bit on spot when I came to my computer, but in the end, I didn't buy on spot. Instead of that, I talked. Oh no, what's good to buy here?
I don't like buying anything. I don't feel super confident buying anything on a downward spiral of the top coin. I
You
don't
wanna
pay
buy on the
attention to
way
alts
up?
like you guys.
No.
The only one that I do feel okay just holding, is XRP. If it gets down again below 60 cents, just you can make like 5% off it, or like just a few percentage points, and let it go if you want to. But it's just not. That is one good thing I've noticed about it. It's not like fucking tanking and shit. But it's also not spiking really unless it gets a pump. But we just had a pump, so probably won't get another pump till for like a few more days on that.
I just hit my number twice and didn't sell.
Oh, that 57 is 200 MA on the daily. I think XRP can hold its 200 MA on the daily.
I just feel like I'm not going to lose my ass if I just buy XRP after paying attention to it lately.
Yeah.
And then you still have the gamble where if you hit in April, like you're in the money.
What's up, guys? Mic check. Triple bit in the house.
Sound good.
Hey
That-
guys, we got that halving coming up soon. I've been seeing Tame's projection with that 40K. I mean, I was realistically thinking that too. I'm kind of curious to see what everybody's thoughts are on how this is gonna wave out from from now till then. I feel like we're gonna downtrend, but I wonder what do you guys think about what that wave's gonna look like on its way to the halving cycle.
That's the question for the greats.
I knew it. I know, right?
If you find that answer, let me know.
I don't know. I think it's building up a lot of anticipation, and so I think people are betting or trying to get it down to that low number just to get prepared to accumulate. I think when people start seeing those numbers that they are comfortable buying in, which is that 40,000 between $40,000 and $50,000 range, I think you're going to see a flood of buy orders come in, and then it's just going to start just running. I think that. I mean, that's my opinion. I don't know, but that's my opinion.
I feel you. I feel you.
And that's how it happened last time, but we can only wait and see.
I think it's going to go fast, though. I truly do. I mean, if we get down to 40, like everybody's predicting, I think you're going to see a run up real fast. We're going to shoot. I mean, I feel like in a day's time, we could go from 40 back to the all time high.
Real quick, hard on. Just like yeah.
hmm I'm so mad my freaking sell order didn't fill, and I watched it hit the number twice, and now it's bleeding.
Yeah, man. We can relate to each other on that one.
Could have just did a market sale and took my loss, but now I'm even lower than that, so I'm gonna just sit.
But you also get to watch how much money you saved by selling while it walks down.
Yeah, but I'm still at I mean, my average is 12.5, so I mean, I'm not even tripping really. I'll just DCA if it just keeps bleeding down.
Yeah, I'm averaged at 11.37.
That's nice.
It's getting close.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just really trying to prepare for the
Yeah.
27. So I mean, that's where I mean, at this point, I feel like I'm positioned pretty well. Um, I was just thinking I could have took that little bit of profit and then it come back down and then just had that extra profit to throw at it. But I mean, it is what it is.
Yes, sir. I'm right there with you.
So it's doing the option 2 here. It's skipping that tight channel because it spiked up. So yeah, it's just gonna come down.
Which would have actually been a nice play because I feel like what we're going to do right now is we're going to fluctuate between like maybe 12.8 and 13.4. And for me, that's pretty good scout margins to just keep playing with.
Yeah, I was trying to get back in on 12.8 earlier. My order didn't fill because I noticed it seemed to gain a lot of strength there.
Yeah.
After the 12.6 dip, and then when Bitcoin was back down to that double low there in the 62s, Doge was holding in 12.8 instead of being back where it was at like 12.6.
Right.
So I just saw it gain strength, and I was like, "Fuck, man! I just want to get in here." And yeah, it just walked away from me.
Yeah, I was thinking, I mean, if I can catch a 12.8 average every single time, like even if it does start to run, I mean, I'm still good.
Dude, that's all I'm saying. Like, yeah, anywhere in the 12s, man, I can sleep fine, even if it goes down. So I've been looking at it like you at least want to be at the bottom of the current trade channel. So that way, if it does create a channel below you, it'll come up and at least you can exit, you know?
Yeah. I was reading some an article earlier with some analysts that were talking, and they were saying that, I mean, for people that hasn't been able to get in at these margins, like anything below 19 is actually good. And so that made me feel extremely.
Where'd you hear that?
It was an article that I read that they did on Doge. It was some analysts. Let me see if I can find it again. But they were saying anything under 19. I mean, because if you think about it, 19 to 27, if we top 27, we could hit 30, 32.
Yeah, I mean, in super long term, that's great. But
I mean, I'm not even talking super long term. I'm just talking about with this Elon situation. I mean,
yeah,
we're hoping for 27, but hell, we may be able to blow straight through 27, knowing our history. And so if that's the case, I mean, if you got in at between 17 and 19, and we blow through 30, 32, I mean, you can make a nice little bag before it retraces.
Bitcoin is stuck.
When you see those articles, though, they're just trying to create
the hype. Yeah, I get.
Yeah, they just want to sell
There's
into
a lot
you.
of articles out there saying Doge is going up pretty high.
Well, that article has
been coming out for years.
That article's in my favor, me being in 12. You know, like, so I hope people do start buying. You know,
exactly. Yeah,
that's 13, because if they do start buying between 17 and 19 on the way up, and that's just going to keep that momentum to blow through that 27. So
yeah, I'm hearing some crazy numbers by April 20th.
I don't know, man. Don't trust analysts. They get paid.
I don't, but it's what they're saying just sounds
And
crazy.
if history repeats itself, man.
Exactly.
Well, if history repeats itself, like 420 is Doge Day, and that's usually a sell the news. It's been in the past.
Look at this algorithm war going on.
For a dip. Because nothing happens. It's already priced in, just like stock. You know, when something big's about to happen to a company, the price it's already priced in.
Yeah.
I remember on that 420 Doge, it hit 42 cents. I swear it hit 42.69. And
it was like a couple days before that, or a day before that, and then everybody thought it was going to go to the moon to $1, and it didn't move, and it retraced back to like 35 or something, and then it went up more.
Yeah, I was